I appreciate your patience, and from now on, I'll make sure to update you guys a little more often. Well, that aged well. So I had to put the project on pause because I was a little busy.
C'est Break City All Stars!
Bonne nouvelle ça. Break City All Stars.
Malheureusement qu'on perd 2 candidats extraordinaires.
Alright, we get it, you lost. Can you believe this guy? Anyways, now that I'm done with whatever that was, it's time to get back to work. Last episode, I worked on the basic mechanics of the game, so the gun and the endless waves of zombies. But now I need a plan. What is the map going to look like? What are the puzzles to be solved? Why are the zombies so ugly? No, but seriously, what is this? Now, obviously, I'm not a prison architect, so I looked for some prison plans and found this prototype of a prison that would be built in Denmark. It pretty much had everything I needed, so I used it as inspiration to design my own prison. As you can see, we'll have some cell quarters, lounges, a cafeteria, study rooms, showers, staff area, workshops, and the courtyards. I also tried to look for some inspiration, but I realized that I don't have a lot of competition. But I did find this guy who made devlogs for his game called Theistao. The first thing that stood out for me was the map. The developer didn't draw anything. He used polygons and added textures to them, which saves a lot of time. So that's what I started off with. I found a way to make shapes with textures, and then I started making a rough draft of the cell quarters. I then found some temporary textures for the walls and the floor, but something was missing. It feels too easy to be able to see through walls, so I made the switch to URP, which lets me add lights to the game. Now, Unity doesn't actually support 2D shadows, so I had to use this very polished script, but it lets me edit the shape for the shadows, so everything should be good, right? I won't go too much in details, but honestly this thing caused so many issues, and it took me at least 4 weeks to fix all of them. I added freeform lights so we can have different lighting in each room, like the basement would be darker than being outside in the courtyards. But you would need some help for those darker areas, so I also made a flashlight. And this is where I got smacked in the face by the shadows, because this is where everything just started breaking. The light would go through the wall, or sometimes the shadow would be darker than it's supposed to be. I'm not really sure what fixed it, but I updated Unity and I also made the walls straight like they were supposed to be, and everything seemed to work. Now can we please take a minute to look at this idiot trying to do fancy stuff for the corners? It only took me 25 minutes to realize I could take one wall and put it inside the other one, but at least now we have a pretty good looking first level. The next step would be to create a window to interact with the puzzles you find in the game. The way the player interacts with things in Among Us is amazing because you can't see the surroundings and it adds to the gameplay. The issue in my case is that I want the player to be aware of their surroundings because there might be some zombies running around and chasing you at the same time. And that's where I got some more inspiration from the game I found. In the trailer of the game, you can read the TV screen when a little window pops up, and that's exactly what I needed, so I started off with a locked chest. I made an animation for the window to open and close when the player gets close to the object, and bada bing bada boom, my flashlight is gone. I swear I know what I'm doing. I then worked on the code lock that lets you open the box only when you put in the right code, and then opening the box will drop an item for you. Now I quickly realized that it's going to take a lot of time to do all of this because I need to put in the clues for the players to find the code. In this case, I wanted to make some numbers that were drawn with blood on the floor, but the thing is I couldn't find any good pictures online, so I had to make it myself. I was working on it for like more than an hour, and then this happened. I pretty much lost everything I drew, but my friend said it didn't look realistic, so I redid everything with a new strategy, and I think it looks pretty good. I scattered the clues around the map, and just in case you wanted to replay the level, I wrote a script that would randomize the pictures so the solution would be different every time you play. Obviously on the first try nothing works and I don't see any clues. Just like everyone in software, I found the solution on Google and now it works. Here's the final result. Well damn, it took me an entire year to finish this video. I mean, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This took a lot of work. At least, you know, if you made it this far, leave a like, comment, share it around to your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.